I've entered care twice in my life. So the very first time I was just about a year old, and the police found me, my sister, and my mother living in a van at King's Landing, and she was using.
I was living with my mom in Pune at the time, and she had an abusive boyfriend. So that night things happened, and me and my sister got taken from the police that night.
It was because of my father's alcoholism, so he had a bad night and he called the cops and they pulled us out of the home.
My first encounter with foster care was when I was 8 years old. My father had committed suicide and my mom was in jail at that time.
I was in the courtroom watching my mom get handcuffed and watching her go in. The CWS office is right next door, so I literally walked across the street and it felt like I had nobody.
These kids are all, including myself, are placed into care at no fault of their own, and then they're thrust into a family who doesn't want them to be part of it.
I was kind of an outsider in that house. There was, no connection between the biological children and the foster children. We were completely segregated.
Having to transfer homes and schools was tough, like I was alone.
I feel like my transition into going to a new school was hard. I was a very shy youth, and like, how are you supposed to hold yourself together, when your life just fell apart, but you never want to be the center of attention. And I didn't want to be that new girl, like, oh, there's a new girl, she just cries all the time because she's like broken.
I'm just this new person that nobody knows. And then what they do know about me is that I live with these people who they know are, foster parents. So then they just know me as this new foster girl.
Being branded as a foster youth doesn't mean that kid was bad. It just means that they were put in that situation somehow that made them go into foster care. And all that child needs is a home and someone to love them.
There's so many things that you lose by being involved with foster care, and the friends, although they can't replace those specific things that are lost, they make up for it in any way they can with giving other tools and pro-social activities and connecting with resources and helping out as much as they can.
The Friends of the Children's Justice Center was always active in my life. Like, they sent me to every single prom and winter ball that I had, and not only sent me to it, paid for the dress and the shoes to be able to go.
I was starting high school and I had to do a lot of papers and stuff like that. And so friends, they bought me the laptop so that I was able to do all my schoolwork for the year, and I still actually have that laptop.
I think that the Friends are awesome. I think that they really help with that normal aspect of being in foster care that a lot of kids don't get to feel because you're with strangers.
The Friends gave me hope because youth don't also need money. They also want to know that someone's there.
I like to call the Friends the invisible hands because they don't know who they're donating for. They just want to help the community and make these kids feel normal, and that's so amazing. Oh my goodness.
I'm so grateful for the Friends and all that they're able to provide to all of the foster kids, and as long as they keep on providing as much as they can to each and every kid involved in foster care, I think it'll improve outcomes. And statistically speaking, the kids involved in foster care today are on track to be the next set of parents who make foster kids. And so I see by Friends helping out these kids, maybe we can reverse the cycle and change it.